What's up, guys? Today we are checking out the weirdest and most obscure drum products ever created.
Oh boy!
Starting off in the category of drumsticks, we've got the shaker sticks. And these are exactly what the name implies. They're drumsticks with an egg shaker on it.
Oh my god!
These are pretty cool if you want to quickly add some extra percussion sounds to your kit. They come in a few different varieties, including hot rods, mallets, and there's even a model with the shaker on the butt end of the stick. Kind of looks like a, Next up are the hinge sticks. These have contoured finger pads in the spot where you hold the sticks, and they freely rotate on a hinge. These were designed to help teach beginner drummers how to master grip and get those fingers moving a little bit. And guess what? I actually have a pair of these. Let's check them out! Weeble Wobble William. I played around with these for quite a bit, and they actually do feel like they can help. Since they rotate right at the fulcrum, it pretty much forces you to learn how to use your finger muscles more. Not bad, hinge sticks. Not bad. I think we need to up the weird meter, though. I mean, those were kinda weird, but not that weird. So let's jump into the next category and look at some drums. First up is North drums. You may have seen these before. They were horn-shaped and they were designed to project the sound outward so the audience can hear the drums even more. These were used by a number of notable drummers in the 70s, including Billy Cobham and Alan White from Yes. Okay, who cares about the facts though? I just want to hear what they sound like. Damn. Lots of attack, lots of low end. I like. And similar to North, we also had staccato drums. These started appearing in the late 70s. These also had the weird horn shapes, but this time they decided to add butt cracks on the bass drums to give it even more spread and... Wow, that didn't sound wrong at all. Excellent. And trust me when I say these ain't weird yet. Just wait till we get to the WTF category at the end of the video. Next are the Remo spokes. These were basically just the top casting of a rototom, but marketed as an add-on auxiliary percussion piece during the mid to late 80s. If you've ever seen old drum solo videos of Terry Bozzio, you might have seen these before and wondered what the hell they were, but he definitely put these things to good use. Holy crap, they sure do ring a lot. And speaking of Remo and rototoms, they also did a collab drum kit with Pearl called the Very Pitch. Would you look at that? That's something right there if you just look at it. These were supposed to be the perfect combination between a regular drum kit and rototoms. You get the easy tunability of the rotos, but now with the projection of full shells. And holy crap, those are some deep rack toms. But apparently the heavy hardware and the sizable air gap in between the head and the shell meant that they didn't really sound that much different than the standard rototoms. Let's have a listen. I see. Cool idea though. I feel like if I was alive back then, I would have probably wanted one of these kits. But on that note, it's time to raise the weird meter even more. I give you the Delta drum set. Triangles! And sadly, I could not find much in terms of information on this company. Somebody on Reddit said they're from France, but you can only trust like 2% of the information you see on Reddit. First of all, how do you get spare drum heads for this thing? I think I need an adult. Okay, that sounds pretty good. For the final product in the drums category, we have the Zicket Pro Kit. This is a system that you can install into pretty much any snare drum, and you can effectively change the diameter of the drum just by flipping the switch on the side. There's two different size rings in there that will slide up and press against the batter head depending on which position you're in. So yeah, this is a really cool way to have 3 different tuning presets for your snare drum at the ready. Yeah, that's pretty fucking awesome. Let's move on to the next category, drum pedals. And oh boy, we got some fun stuff in here. Kicking it off, we have the Schleichmann twin pedal. This was apparently the very first company to ever make a double pedal, and it has the beaters in the center with the footboards on the side. This is very different from your standard double pedals, which normally have both beaters above the right footboard. So if you want your drum setup to feel as symmetrical as possible, have that bass drum square in the middle instead of off to the side, here you go. Since we mentioned these though, it's also worth giving a quick shout out to offset pedals, which are pretty much a more modernized version of this design, but without the inner wings coming off of the footboards. Symmetry. But you ain't seen nothing yet. How about the Gibraltar catapult pedal? Look at this thing, dude. We haven't even seen it move yet, and my sweatpants are already at full mast. These were designed to provide true response from the player's foot, which would apparently help with avoiding muscle fatigue, but I'm not sure if these pedals ever really caught on. I don't even know if I know anyone who ever actually bought one. But the spring is on the bottom of the pedal, definitely different. There's no pedal cams, just this wheel bearing thingy that slides up and down the shaft. Not again. Before we continue, this video is sponsored by BetterHelp. If you're anything like me, and sometimes you get bad anxiety and you need somebody to talk to, do yourself a huge favor. Check out BetterHelp. It is the world's largest therapy service and it's 100% online. It's super easy to start. Just fill out a questionnaire and you'll be matched with a therapist in as little as a couple days. And it's worth noting that 69% of members report improved anxiety symptoms after just 6 weeks of therapy on BetterHelp. They carefully make sure all the therapists are well qualified and the customer support team is always there to help you if you have any questions. For example, if your current therapist really isn't the right fit for you, they will help you switch to a new one at no extra charge. With BetterHelp, you'll get the same quality and professionalism that you'd expect from in-office therapy, but also with the scheduling flexibility of being online, which is great. Get 10% off your first month of therapy at betterhelp.com/66samus. I will put the link down below in the description for you, and thank you so much BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Next, we have the Sonar Giant Step Twin Effect Pedal, and this is a double pedal designed for a single foot. What? There's 2 beaters on this pedal, and if you look at the footboard, you'll see that the heel plate is what activates that second beater. Really makes me wonder if these pedals would be a meta for heel-toe technique. Dude. Yes! Okay, I think I need to try these. It's too bad they don't make them anymore. And similar to these, we also have the Dualist pedals. These don't have a heel plate footboard, but instead a little switch that activates or deactivates the second beater. But if that's not enough, they also have a triple pedal. A scusi? Wow. And last in the pedals category, we gotta give some love to Drumnetics. These are magnetic pedals. There's no springs at all. It's literally just magnetic repulsion. They're very smooth pedals. I actually did a full review video on these a few years ago, so feel free to check that out, but not yet! It is time for the final and my favorite category, WTF. Let's start with the junk hat. Look at this thing. It's literally a hi-hat of junk. The top is made of wood. There's some chains and other random crap on here, and the bottom is, all right, you know what? Nobody cares. Let's play the video. All right, that's pretty cool. Neat! And only $250. Welpa, welpa, welpa! Next in the WTF category, we have the Perk Pro. And I'm not really sure how to describe this one other than robot arm thingies that play the drums for you. Let's watch. You see that? Great! But if you thought that was bahi, how about the Tripstick Pro? These were designed to, you know what? Just play the video. How about that, eh? I mean, I guess it's kind of cool for like a natural delay effect. Yeah. And man, look at these reviews on their website. Definitely a top quality product. Next in WTF, the Sinair drum synth. This thing looks like a UFO and it doesn't sound too far off from one either. Let's check it out. This thing is literally like a Moog for drums. They even apparently had a model called the S3X. You know what that means? I think I need one of these like yesterday. But of course, that doesn't even compare to what's next. The Remo Spring Drum. A one-of-a-kind accessory that features a drum and a spring. Holy shit, what innovation. Huh, ooh, this guy's got a big one. I did it again, didn't I?
The ultimate percussion sound effect, a must-have item.
A must-have item. Okay, guys, we are down to the last 2 things. These are gonna blow your mind. Taking second place in the WTF category, we have the kick strap. This is a strap that attaches both your hi-hat stand and your bass drum pedal to your seat to prevent them from sliding away from you.
Did he say strap in or strap on?
I mean, I guess it's a pretty good idea, especially if you're usually stuck playing on a hard floor surface for whatever reason. Bass drum will probably still flop around a little bit, but hey, at least it won't be running away from you. And finally, what we've all been waiting for, the most obscure drum product I could find, drum pants. These are electronic trigger sensors that you put in your pants. Comes with a tiny little module. They even have sensors that go in your shoes for the bass drum and even a looping option. Holy shirts and pants. I'm gonna have to get me one of these so I can poop in them. Next in WTF, we have the Sinair drum synth. This thing... I love stopping what I'm doing so I can fucking sneeze.